going on, guys? Welcome back. Or welcome to the off season. March Madness preview. It's me, I come to you from the beautiful capital, the red state, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, to my west. D-Berg, what's up?
A coach has been retained. Save it. Save the money.
NIL it. It worked well at Florida last year.
That is true.
Save it. He's back. Running it back. Ken, to my east, getting ready for playoffs himself. What's up?
We are also retaining our head coach. Pennsylvania, the land of retained coaches.
Wait, Rhodes is staying?
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, they are doing the same thing. Apparently this year he had money set aside for Yannick, the guy that got drafted in the NBA. He's playing right now. Apparently N'Keal Harry was saying he's doing pretty well, actually. He's playing now for the Clippers now that Zubats is out of there. But
he's in Indy.
Yeah, apparently they had prepared a nice fat package for him. And when he decided to go to the NBA, they just did not redeploy it. They just pocketed the savings. He just kept it for a rainy day. Didn't use it. So they had like a couple $1 million just lying around that they just didn't use this year, which is
I don't hate it.
As an accountant, you know
that's true. Rainy day fun.
Savings, exactly. So we'll see if they deploy it better this year. We'll see. But excited for the best sporting. Is it the best sporting event in your guys' opinion?
Yes, for me, yes.
Yeah.
What, March Madness?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
You like the conference tourneys even more.
He likes the conference tournaments more.
I will say I like the conference tourney more than than March Madness as a whole. The first weekend of March Madness, I think, is better than the conference tourneys. But as the whole, I think I like conference tourneys more.
Okay.
So splitting the baby there.
Yeah, the regularity, I would say, the regularity of conference tourneys straight through may nudge it in that respect, but we're crowned a champion with these, whereas you can even see I hope nobody got scared off even by the teams that did end up winning, that the super high seeds. It's just not. It's not the same as when it gets down to brass tacks in the Elite Eight, Final Four.
I'm excited.
I guess we'll do a Holy Try clean sweep. I would be shocked if Shrewsbury is out.
Oh.
So I think Notre Dame's going to run it back as well.
Holy Try retainage going on.
Can wants him back.
I don't want an injured coach.
That's true.
I don't want he may not pass the physical here. We may have to pull out of the trade like Crosby, like
Max Crosby situation.
I don't know. They may fail the physical. I don't want defective goods. I thought conference tourneys were interesting, though. A lot of teams that obviously weren't favored to win. I think outside of Duke, right? Purdue won. Ricky won. Ricky out here in New York won.
Calipari, wow.
Calipari as well. Yeah, well, that's got your antennas up. I know.
Oh my God, they are through the roof right now.
But I love Acuff. Acuff is
that's
so,
yeah. Sim,
he is good.
Simon's like, he might be AI. I don't know. I said, okay, here we go. I know where I'm going with this.
And what about your former coach down there? I hear a lot of steam on TCU as well. Everybody's picking.
That's right.
Maybe a little bit.
I was hoping they would either get up to the 10 or get up to the 7 or fall down to the 10. Tough draw. And Ohio State, playing pretty well. Tricky team all year.
True. Yeah, but all in all, Arizona and Duke, right? The ones that made it through. I think as expectedly. The other ones, some interesting results that certainly I think affected seed lines, and there's some interesting picks. But all in all, I think the correct choice is made. Correct choice is made, and I'm excited to dive in here. Shall we start?
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it.
All right, let's start in the top left then, where we always do out here on the East Coast. I assume you don't have McNamara doing it. I know AY's
No
got
ones. Yeah. No
soft spot
ones.
in his heart. He's got a soft spot in his heart. I know for Jerry.
Spoiler.
Jerry.
No ones, twos, or threes are losing.
No.
For any of our picks.
Yeah, Jerry's getting his doors blown off. Ohio State TCU is so intriguing.
Very intriguing. And Ohio State has been playing well. Bruce is great. He's I think he's the all-time leading scorer for Ohio State.
Yeah, he's like somebody had him as the third best Ohio State player ever, which
no, wow.
That was insane. Like they had him above Michael Redd.
That's crazy.
I know. What are we talking about?
What is this? Shock Jock Radio out there? What do you listen to?
It is. I can't remember if it was Tyvis Powell.
Oh, Tyvis said that?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my gosh. Tyvis, you may have to get him checked out like his whatever his teammate is a murder trial down there. He got something wrong with the head.
Yep.
Darren Lee, right? Is he the one that's on trial?
That sounds right. Lots of controversies. Hard to keep track around here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going. I mean, go, Ken.
I was gonna say I've got Ohio State for Big Ten Pride here, but this is gonna be a tough one. I like Jamie a lot, but I'm going Ohio State here.
I don't believe Jamie has he won one. I don't think has he won a tournament game. This is his 5th appearance there, which is kind of incredible.
I think they have the year that they were 6th seed. I think he might have won one.
But I thought they lost that.
Did he?
Oh, that was they won with Lampkin.
I was just gonna say Lampkin. Yeah, did they have a top seed on the ropes and blew it?
Yeah, Zona. I'm looking at it now. I forgot about Lampkin. Yeah, they murdered Seton Hall. No offense, Barb. And then had. I mean, they were up probably. See if I can find the play-by-play, but they were up pretty comfortably, and they blew it.
Bummer.
So, yeah, I got Jamie advancing. Didn't have the heart to invoke my entire my Pitt policy where I picked TCU to win it all. As some may recall, I picked Pitt to win it all whenever they're actually in the tournament, which is only to say once of the last 8 seasons.
You're due. You are due.
Never do. So if they make their return, I will be selecting them once again.
You're due.
Yeah, I'm going Jamie too. Ohio State ranks so high in the recent form metrics, but I think this TCU team can. I thought they were going to beat Kansas a week ago, and
they let that one.
I thought they were going to do that, but I have to think they're going to be able to beat Ohio State.
Yeah. Coaching mismatch.
Yeah, Diebler's no good. Threebler. The lesser Threebler.
The lesser, yeah, the Valpo Threebler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. I don't have much more to say.
Yeah. What about Johnny's in Northern Iowa? I see a lot of people picking Northern Iowa out there.
I don't
the 12-5.
That's probably generous seeding too for that UNI. What were they? AY? Were they the? You got that one exactly in your CTC, right? Were they the 6th seed?
They were the 6th seed. Yeah, I had the finals, the 5 versus 6, but I had Illinois, Chicago would get it done. UNI though, once they, I don't know if it was health. I think once they got healthy, like mid-February, they were going into it. They were the top-rated team since they were full go.
So maybe a little generous for them, and then not generous for the Johnnies. Johnnies at the 5 line.
Yeah.
They after winning the Big East tournament, they get a better draw there. But I've got them cruising ahead here. Cruising past. They won 19 out of 20, I think. But obviously the Big East isn't Big East of yesteryear this year. It's not. It is not a vintage.
God,
Big East.
yeah.
Big East.
Nova was the 3 seed in that tournament, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the only cause for concern here for Johnny's is the tempo. UNI is so slow, and St. John's can't shoot threes. In Northern Iowa, is amazing at shooting threes.
And I'm having
They could regress negatively for Northern Iowa, but if it's going to be a slow first one to 57, don't let them hang around. They can hit a shot.
Yeah.
But I'll take St. John's. They could just beat them by 20, but I lean UNI cover.
Right on down the way here, Cal Baptist. I think it's the first time's in here. The Baptists for
this is one of your favorites, Cam.
Out of Cal. I'm going Kansas here. I will take Kansas ahead. Again, I don't think this Kansas team's been frustrating as hell to watch all year, obviously, with all the storylines and Peterson, but still got faith. One of the best coaches to ever do it. I think he'll get them playing well. I think I got faith in them here. I've got them advancing. Not just here, but also in the next round. Beating them.
Oh, spoiler.
Yeah, a little spoiler. I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
A little tease.
I didn't want to go all that about getting them having been playing well and ending with they're going to beat Cal Baptist here. I didn't need that much for them to get past Cal Baptist, but needed it for the next round.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going with the Baptists here. So, AY, we're on alert. Our first AY alert here. The acid alert. I don't know.
Yeah, well, when I plug it, so the numbers I'm looking at are going to be from a month ago, February 16th. Today's March 16th. So 1 month, recent form, updated line, Kansas -1.5.
Wow.
I like it.
It's in San Jose, but
the Baptist faithful.
Body clock advantage.
But no, Kansas.
Okay.
Next one, though. Shout out Mike Brown, USA.
Shout out Mike Brown.
Here we go.
Hodgson, Mike Brown's been expecting him to take the job up in Syracuse for the last month or so. He's enjoying the ride while he can. Hodgson, a nice story I heard today. His father, I believe, is dealing with dementia, and they're back is up there in Albany, and so he'll be able to go see his son coach. I don't think he's been able to see him yet, so good for them. I've got the Mike Brown fighting Mike Brown's here pulling it out. We don't know if Mikel Brown will be playing. They'll get some revenge on Pryor over there. The Keyshawn Pryor they've got over there, a transfer from South Florida, so it'll make him regret transferring out of there. I've got South Florida going out and winning this one. I think they've won or only lost once since like January or something like that. They won a lot.
Rolling.
Yeah,
for sure. And they look pretty good. I watched some of that Wichita State, and then these lines were crazy. They were given who they play in the semis against? Charlotte. They're like a huge favorite against Charlotte. Like, this is crazy. They are wagging. The wheels do fall off though.
Oh,
ACC pride, the Ville.
You're gonna choose them against this guy, Keyshawn Pryor.
It really is tough, but yes, I must back my.
Let me see if I can present. I'm presenting my screen. You're choosing against this guy.
There he is. That's right.
There he is.
Oh, he immediately caught my.
Don't know if he's Caucasian or not. Still undetermined.
Looking for confirmation. That's Cam's. Cam's good at that. Cam can confirm.
I'm going USF.
Yes.
They've been like good, like proper good, like not just. Were they American? American.
The only American. I think they're the only American in there.
Right.
That's true.
Down year.
Yeah. American 250.
Possibly just unimpressive.
Freedom 250.
And how they looked against SMU. So yeah, USF.
USF.
I've been outnumbered.
Michigan State, North Dakota States, Michigan States.
I'm going Michigan State. The amazing blue bloods in this region.
Yes. Another one, UCLA. UCF.
Johnny Dawkins has some nice victories on his resume.
They did. They did not look good in the. I was watching some reason I was able to watch a lot of the Cincinnati game that they did end up advancing in overtime.
Cincinnati just puked all over themselves.
Yeah, thanks for that.
They give them eight down the stretch.
Yeah, I almost turned it off, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll keep it.
Blew an 8-point game, 8-point lead, right?
Less than 2 minutes, I think, or maybe just over 2 minutes. They had the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on the heels of that. I will back the Golden Knights. I know nothing about this UCLA team.
They're dealing with a couple of injuries. Bilodeau left their Michigan State victory, as did Dent. They obviously did not get past Purdue. They've been playing better after that ridiculous showing of self-play rejection in Michigan State and then yelling at the reporter about some stuff. But I think they won like 6 out of their last 7 or something like that before that Purdue game. I'll take UCLA here. I think they got it going again, and it does sound like Bilodeau. They're going to get both of them back. So I'll take UCLA here. Something to worry about though. They are traveling to Philadelphia, so they just got back to Los Angeles like yesterday, and now they have to turn around and fly to Philadelphia.
This game's on Friday, I believe.
Yeah,
which has been the main.
Yeah,
the main stick of Cronin's rear end all year.
Cronin's been crying about that all year, so it's something to keep an eye on. But I will take UCLA.
Friday night, who cares?
Yeah, and I'm going to give them this one. I like them in the Big Ten, at least to get by. Was it Gers and then Sparty? And I just think it's hilarious. They're back east, and if they do advance to this little pod, they're back east again in DC.
Well, that's good. That's good.
And then if they keep going, they only make it to Indy, which is basically across the country too.
And I've heard a lot of NCAA is having trouble getting planes for a lot of these teams actually, because of there's like a shortage for chartered planes, chartered jets right now.
Yeah, well, I'll give them this one.
Is that a political statement?
No, not political. I'm just saying it's just the state of aviation at the moment.
All right.
All right, we got Con over Furman. Furman
needs one team.
One team.
Every year in the SoCon. Next year, you have to look at. I'll show you. It's always the top 6 teams. The odds are like 3-1 to 7-1. It's always just complete circus with the top 6.
Log jam.
And 2 years in a row, the 6 seed won it.
There you go.
Oh wow, they were that far down, huh?
Or were they 5? Or were they 4? Were they the 4-5 with Samford?
No, they're 6. Yeah,
they were the 6.
That's wild.
Okay, Ken, who you got coming out of the East? We know you like Kansas over St.
Yeah,
John.
I got Kansas. I got Duke playing Kansas. Then I got Duke getting past Ohio State. Kansas, I do think they'll get the up game. You'll get the up game for Kansas to get to the Sweet 16. Then you'll get the subsequent down game, especially another week. Duke gets to rest up. I know they're not getting Foster back, but they're going to get the other guy back, right? Probably by then get him back acclimated. And then you got a Kansas team that's up and down. I don't think they'll be able to deal with that defensive pressure. And I got Duke advancing. We got Michigan State getting past South Florida. No offense, Mike Brown. And got Izzo into another Sweet 16. And then you got UConn advancing. Now, UConn, I have seen enough of this UConn team play down in the competition and be inconsistent, weird throughout this Big East season. I don't have that much confidence in them. So I've got Izzo getting past UConn and crew here. I really do like Fears. And they're big guys in there as well. Kohler. And I forget what number 15's name is, but they're other big white guy they got. I like them to get past UConn.
You like them better than Caravan?
I like them better than Caravan, yes, I do. So I've got Duke. I do like Braylon Mullins, though, the UConn freshman. But I've got Duke and Michigan State in yet another Elite Eight. I feel like they play the Elite Eight every other year. That's what I've got in the East.
All right. AY, you or me next?
Okay, I got Duke over TCU. It was just TCU could give them a scare for sure, but Duke, Kansas over St. John's.
Yep.
I have the. I know St. John's looks good, but they looked good last year too. And then Cal went in there and took it to them. Kansas, very talented.
That's going to be a great matchup of big guys. Those with edge of floor against Floria? I forget what his name is. Not Flo Thamba.
No. I have Kansas moving on, though, over St. John's. USF, Michigan State. I am going USF.
Whoa!
I think
There
they're
we go.
Okay,
This is why people come here.
I think they're real. UCLA, UConn. Cronin's just going to be too pissed. He's going to want to go home. And UConn in just this neutral court tournament type setting. Even last year, look what they did to Florida. They had them on the ropes big time. Yeah. I know it's a different team. I just think they have a little bit more in the tank here. And I have Duke over Kansas. Gross. And UConn over USF. So Duke, UConn, regional final. 1-2 seed.
Look at that.
Wow. AY going chalk. What he's known
I think this was in the pre-pod production meeting. You got to force the acid this year because we've seen it for 2 years. Remember how boring last year was?
Oh yeah.
As far as boring as far as upsets. And there were still some fun games that were the favorite one, but
including the title game.
I do think the gap. Well, it'll be the opening weekend. I do think the gap has widened.
All right.
Could just be a 1 or 2 off. We'll see how this year goes.
Yeah, I'm still in that mode. I got Duke over TCU, Kansas. I'm with Can and AY on that over the Johnnies, and I'm going Ville. This is our biggest, I guess, line of demarcation into the Sweet 16 to meet Con. Con bounces. What the hell is that guy's name again from Winthrop? Whatever his name is, the short guy. And then Duke over Kansas into the Elite Eight.
Okay.
Yeah, not too eventful. I guess UCF over. Is that my only upset? Yeah, UCF over UCLA. Some would not consider it upset.
No. All right, moving down to the South. The Houston region. Florida over Lehigh, Prairie View. You know, Prairie View was the 8th seed in the SWAC.
Shout out to them.
Shout out.
Incredible. Sucks that Navy dominated the Patriot but couldn't get there. So Florida playing in Tampa gets the winner of Clemson, Iowa. Talk about two teams that I think are just gross.
Gross.
I'm going Sturts. Oh, Benny Sturts. Iowa.
Same here.
I thought that initially, but I really do not like the team that surrounds Benny Sturts. And Clemson's pretty good. They had the close loss to UNC and then came around and were killing UNC by like 18 before they blew that lead, almost lost, but pulled it out against an undermanned UNC team. Albeit, I think the first time they played it, they were undermanned as well. But I'll go Clemson here. I think they're halfway decent, though they've had some bizarre performances this year. Truly a coin flip game here. I'll go Clemson.
I'm going Iowa, and I've rode this brown hole train. It's due for regression. Also worth noting,
no ACC pride.
Not this, contrary to my having Louisville in the Sweet 16, and you guys having them lose in the first round. So we had how many schools got here? Something to monitor. We had I wanted to have this at the time, but you guys went through it too quickly. Record by conference. So yeah, we get 8 ACC teams there. This is where the ACC regresses. Before it was they were, despite limited participants, overachieving. Something to look out for.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
This next pod I think is incredibly gross.
Oh yeah.
I know Vandy's gonna be. I compare this Vandy team to the Iowa team from a few years ago that won the Big Ten tournament, got hot, and then lost in the first round.
They were overcoming. I watched a lot of that SEC title game. They overcame the ridiculousness of Arkansas, which we'll get to later, for 38 minutes, and then just completely went in the tank. It was like a 2-point game with 2 minutes left, and then they went in the tank. I mean, some of it was Arkansas's ridiculousness, but
8 cuffs, you mean? Oh well, no, and then the
freaking Brazil.
the Brazilian.
Yeah, he was gross.
Incredible. He was diving on the floor, the rejection and the 2 threes. His lanky ass.
Yep. So yeah, I got Vandy, McNeese.
They're not what they were last year.
They're not nearly the wagon under Wade as they were under Wade, rather.
Strong ass offers.
Yeah, Nebraska ball for me. Sorry, Troy.
Yeah.
What do you have to offer on Troy?
Troy boy.
Troy was scuffled down the stretch, and I think I won't say they backed in because they did get through the Sun Belt final, but that's what
they did win the tournament.
That's what they played. Georgia State? No, Georgia Southern, who's played their 6th game in 6 days.
Oh, that's right. I did catch that note. Yeah.
Troy was the 4 seed, I think. No, the 3 seed. They took out Marshall. I'm unimpressed with Troy. I'm unimpressed with Nebraska. McNeese isn't what they were, and I think Vanderbilt's just right for a flop. So I'm going to play let's have some fun. I'll say, my mouth is Vanderbilt does flop. McNeese in Nebraska.
Wow. All right.
And they beat. Did you already say this? Sorry, they beat Clemp last year. They had a huge lead, held on, and they got waxed by whoever they played in the second. It was Purdue, right?
Yeah, Purdue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right.
More grossness. Carolina VCU.
Oh,
yeah. I'm going to cover my eyes.
I'm going VCU.
With UNC here.
I like what I saw. I like how they've been playing. They've been playing great. I think. I mean, they won the A10, but they've been the best A10 team for last month.
Didn't stop them from getting another team in. Get onto that later too.
I'm going North Carolina here to advance by the skin of their teeth. Yeah, this was a gross game. Gross game. Got Illinois making it past McCaffrey here and TJ Powers.
Yep.
Great all-timer. Got him on yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Illinois.
McCaffrey, this is his 5th team, I think, in the tournament. Pretty good.
Not too bad.
Should,
one of your favorites, right, Ken?
Yeah. I think he should take the job up the road and stay college. Make it a 6th team.
There it is.
And St. Mary's, Texas A&M.
I never trust the Gales come tournament time. I would take the Aggies here, who finished tied for 4th in the SEC. Against all odds. Against all predictions.
That was a good one. Same here with Gig'em.
I don't like what I've seen down the stretch, which I realized I just said how impressive Vandy was down the stretch. And I'm picking against them. Well, I'm just going to talk out of both sides here. A&M, although St. Mary's lost to Santa Clara, but I think they're both just going to lose to Houston anyways.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be funny it'd be good to see a Houston Texas A&M game though. I think that'll be some good action.
Will be two power conference teams there, yeah.
Yeah, same region, same
area.
Yeah.
In OK City. So the South, Florida, Iowa. Oh, go ahead, Ken. I waited on the McNeese, Nebraska area.
Yeah, I'll go Florida Vandy here. Actually, I will be having. I think Nebraska ball has been. I haven't been too much of a believer in them, and I do think that they've kind of come back down to earth a little bit. Vanderbilt, I do think, is on the ascent. I liked what I saw out of them in the SEC tournament, all of that tournament, and I like Byington. I do think they're a little undervalued here at the 5 spot, and so I like them to take care of business against Nebraska for a rematch of Florida Vanderbilt, and I've got Florida winning that rematch. I think Florida will be a little pissed. They'll have a little motivation in that rematch.
Yeah, Florida over Iowa, Nebraska over McNeese. We need maybe this will be our storyline. Nebraska doesn't just win their first game; they make it to the second weekend. And we have fun with that for a little bit.
Nebraska, that's true. Their first NCAA tournament win. Is it coming this year?
Boy, would that suck if they lost after what were they, 20? How many they won in a row again?
26-5. Or they started 20-0, I think.
20-0, yeah.
Illinois or VCU. Illinois is this year's, it seems like last few years.
Oh, yeah.
They're just like a metric darling.
It's because they can score.
But it just doesn't come through in the wins and losses.
Yeah.
They don't turn it over, but they turn it over themselves a ton. They shoot a ton of threes, but they give up a ton of threes. So these games are wild. And they score a lot and give up a lot. So Illinois moving over VCU, Houston over St. Mary's, Florida over Nebraska, and Houston over Illinois. 1 versus 2 again.
Wow. I want to. I love Sampson. I love Sampson. I have him getting past Gig'em. I've got him in the Sweet 16. And I've got Illinois making it past North Carolina in that 2003 NCAA rematch. It's a championship rematch. I've got Illinois, Houston down.
That was a totally organic, right?
Oh yeah, very organic.
They ended up with those, yeah.
Exactly, and you got Houston and Texas A&M down there as well. So, very organic. I've got Illinois, Houston in a 3-2 matchup. I have seen this Houston team just be disgusting on offense a few too many times this year. Obviously, I know what Sampson and that team does on defense. I think they've had a little bit of regression on defense actually this year as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fleming's has been pretty great, but outside of that, they don't have anybody that can. I feel like consistently do damage inside like they've had in the past with Jawan Roberts and guys like that ilk. Tugler just doesn't provide it for him. Sinek is out there shooting threes all the time. If they're not falling, I think they could have some trouble. They rely a lot on Sharp and Uzan shooting from threes. If they're not falling, I think they have some issues. So I'm actually going to go with Illinois here. I think they have a hot shooting night against them, and I'll take Illinois here to advance and play Florida in the regional championship.
All right. So I got Florida over Iowa. I'm with Kenny on Vandy. Make it to the Sweet 16. Carolina, despite, again, what I said about the ACC, taking out Illinois. Houston over A&M. Zagging back, Houston over UNC. Florida over Vandy in the rematch. 1v2 again.
Wow. You guys are so chalky.
Will not be the last time tonight.
And this is Houston.
I took a very weird approach this year.
This is Houston at home against Florida, the 1 seed. I guess not technically in Houston. It's Rice is the host city for this. Rice is the team, not Houston.
Good to know.
Yes.
Yeah, I will say I'm still grasping after losing my sister with Gonzaga. What was that? 9 years ago now, I think.
Is it that long?
Yeah, I've been scratching and clawing for ideas ever since then. So I took a weird path this year again.
Well, that was that the year of Joseph's wedding or the year after? I guess I forget.
Year after. So yeah, his wedding. I thought you said he winning. No, his wedding was with the Chris Jenkins.
Yes. Yes.
All right, halfway home.
Halfway there. Oh. All right, so we've got Zona beating Strickland and the Sharps, right?
Yep.
I believe so.
Pins up.
Pins up.
Pins up. Nova here. I've got Nova in the weak Big East getting past Utah State. Utah State in the Mountain West, not as strong as years past. Not that they did well in the tournament anyway.
Right.
But I've got Nova making it past here. Willard, strong first year. Not really sure what they really were, though. Probably just one of the taller guys in a conference full of midgets. But I'll go Nova here. They got Arizona making it past Nova as well to keep going in that pod.
All right. Same here.
Yep.
I got Tar State. I thought they were vulnerable. I didn't think. They were not good down the stretch. And they seemed to regroup.
Didn't they get housed by the welder or something like that?
Yeah.
Right before the tournament started, yeah. Yeah,
right. I just know Welder's interview after his win in against Wyoming. That was great. And
then Tar State got the revenge the next night.
Yeah.
Nova just, I feel like they play exactly to what the spread says. If they're supposed to win, they win. If they're supposed to lose, they lose. Pretty Magoo to me. Although it would set up quite the battle in the group chat with Arizona Villanova between Rance and Hergen. So I am rooting for it.
Something to look for. Should we post those messages? Probably not.
Hergen's already waving the white flag. Wisconsin High Point. I thought this High Point team would be better. They have a million resources, way more resources than anyone in the Big South. And while they won it with ease, I really like this Wisconsin team, especially if they're full.
Those two guards, and then the Australian guy, Rapp, he hit like 6 threes in a row. It was ridiculous.
If they're healthy with Winter back out there, they're scary. And they could see Arkansas in the second round, which I have. I wanted to pick Hawaii, but
I will be delighted.
Dan, are you sticking to your guns here and picking Hawaii?
No, not with that matchup. Unfortunately, not. Yeah, I got Wisconsin versus Arkansas.
Yeah, the Rainbow Warriors battling some body clock issues. I will take Arkansas as well as Wisconsin for 5 matchup. This should be a doozy. I love to see Acuff against Boyd and Blackwell. I've got something about Cal right now in this team. I think he's got them humming. I like what Ewan provides. They've got Malik Thomas. He's a Pittsburgh guy. I didn't realize that until
rumored,
allegedly.
Rumored to go to Pitt at one point in time.
Rumored at one point. And then obviously Acuff. And Brazil, the Brazilian one. Right. He gives them some versatility there with his length, and he can shoot the ball. I like Arkansas a lot here, actually. And so I've got them moving past Wisconsin. I think it'll be a classic. I think it'll be a really good game.
Hard to guard.
Yep.
He does it. Wisconsin knocks out probably, are they the hottest team? Close to it, right?
Close to it.
Yep. They lose.
Who loses? Arkansas?
Arkansas loses, yeah.
I agree. I like this Wisconsin team. They could. They shoot so many threes. They could go cold, but they could also just bury you. Then we'll say that night the threes are falling.
Weird location. Portland, this game will be played.
Yeah. BYU versus NC State or Texas. Is it going to matter?
No, it won't. I've got either one of them being BYU. I don't think BYU's got it in them to advance far, if at all, in this tournament. Archie, I think both of those teams, they aren't the best, but I like their chances against BYU here.
DeBanza makes them dance either way. BYU's through.
Advance and make your advance.
Usually these 11 playing games is a springboard. And the last one, wait, did we get to one yet? No, we didn't. Oh, jeez. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'll say this. Gonzaga's going to beat them.
Okay.
Whoever of those three. Of those three, NC State, Texas, BYU, I have no idea which one it's going to be.
So you do not have Kenny State bringing the upset?
I do not know.
Okay. Me neither. You pick this 3-6 or 3-11?
I've got 3-11 here. Gonzaga making a pass there. I've got Miami beating Missouri. I don't think Missouri's that good. I watched them a couple times this year. And Purdue jumping up to that 2 seed off a Big Ten tournament win. I've got them moving past Miami. And I've got Purdue moving past Gonzaga as well, actually. And I've got Zona moving past Arkansas in a hard-fought game. I think that one will be another good one as well. So 1-2, I've got chalk in this region.
Let's see, Arizona, Utah State, Wisconsin over Arkansas. Gonzaga, I'll put down Texas. Gonzaga over Texas, or whoever it is. Purdue over Miami. Gonzaga over Purdue. And Purdue's finding their form right now. Finally looking like the team that we thought they were. But as the case every year, Gonzaga is the ultimate metric darling. Well, not as much this year, so maybe they'll be a little better. Who knows? But I can't pick 1-2 again. And Arizona over Wisconsin.
Okay.
So
where am I picking up at?
I kept trying to find ways all year to not buy into this Arizona team.
I tried also.
Still in search.
Still trying to find a way for them not to make it.
I guess we could just go off the last 2 games, the classic against Iowa State and the grind out against Houston.
They used up all their mojo.
Maybe
Awesome.
That's all we're left to grasp at.
All right, so I got to finish mine out here. So I got Mizzou over the U, Purdue past Queens College. Congratulations to them for making it.
Yes.
And then I'll go Purdue over Mizzou. I will differentiate here. BYU over Gonzaga. Note on that. Has BYU figured out how to play despite the injuries? And is DeBanza make them dance good enough to lead them into the Sweet 16? I'll slightly bet yes. But I got Purdue knocking them out. That could be a classic.
Classic.
And up top there, I already said Arizona over Wisconsin. Arizona, Purdue. 1 versus 2 again.
Wow.
Okay.
3 straight.
Shades.
Oh, you have you also?
No upset reward here in this poll. Or pool. Pool.
Down to the Midwest.
All
right. We've got Michigan making a pass to UMBC, or I can't even see who it is.
Howard. Seems like an unfair play-in for Dayton. Should be a good game, no less. But
Yeah.
see, is that tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah. Retrievers giving 1.5 to the Bison. Okay. I got Michigan.
Georgia, St. Louis.
This is the one. This is my second nemesis. I mean, I've been anti this guy since
Wheeler.
He is repugnant.
Dude, they were
hope
so
the dog-
bad. I watched them fall down by 20 in the first half against whoever they were
GW.
playing. What was that? Yeah,
GW.
GW. Yeah,
Yeah.
disgusting. And then the performance, the way they blew it against
Dayton.
yeah. I'm out on them as well. Give me Georgia here.
Yep.
Georgia.
Kiss of death for Georgia here. St. Louis is gonna
Yeah,
play
this isn't good. Especially after who they played. They played Gonzaga last year, first round.
them. Yeah.
They got absolutely smoked. I think I liked them then too. Sorry, Dogs Nation.
Sorry, Dogs Nation.
This could be interesting.
I've got to update
This
my
pod.
bracket here.
This pod, lots of
I'm updating my brackets because I'm changing the one pick based on news today.
yeah. I suspect that would be Texas Tech or Okron advancing.
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, advancing. Yes.
Yeah.
I did. It did not change this game.
Yeah.
Texas. I got Texas Tech beating Okron. I do think it'll be a good game though.
Yeah. What's the spread on this one again? I thought I came across it. It's low, right? No, 7.5. Not a lot of easy pickings there for the 5-12s, which is, I mean, for years now I haven't picked a 5-12 or 12 to beat a 5 because I'll just explain it one more time. The double whammy is you pick the wrong 12 to beat the 5, and then a 12 beats a 5. Not fun. So I just pick all 5s. Texas Tech v. Bama, despite the news of the day. I will be stunned if AY has 4 versus 5 here when he's done.
Yeah, so my thought here, even before this news, was one of these favorites is losing. I don't know which one, so along the lines of what Dan's thinking, I'm just going to pick them both.
Okay. The complete opposite.
Complete opposite. Yeah.
Just pick the
Akron and
favorite.
Hofstra. And the storyline here is Akron, all year it's been Miami out of the MAC. It's going to be, wait, what's this Akron team out of the MAC?
Okron.
They're going to steal all the thunder from Miami. They're a good team.
As Miami loses by 15 in Dayton.
Yeah. Smooth going to run train on them.
And Texas Tech's good. They're good.
But they've learned how to play without him. And they've
learned how to play without
like three or four straight games after they lost Toppin.
But I just think it's in their minds. And the Hofstra Alabama thing, I get it. It's the second thing scored. They can come together. They can still score on anybody. But Hofstra's hot.
Beating Flags.
I need something here. I got to pick something. I'm getting restless. I'm running out of time. So
if you're going to pick against anybody, pick against Oates and
very contrasting styles. Alabama run up and down, 3 and dunk. Hofstra is a turtle.
Good to know. Pace is a thing.
So it's basically Alabama's going to miss all their threes.
Yeah. I'm taking Texas Tech and Bama here. And then, I will be changing after the Aiden Hallway news. Texas Tech. I was on the fence already. It does appear that Aiden has been put in disciplinary mode or something like that, where they're reviewing him at a student conduct level. So, you don't have any of that craziness going on with McCaslin and this team. McCaslin has done a remarkable job coaching. He's got wins over Duke, Houston, and Arizona this year. Obviously, all those with Toppin. Since then, he's beaten Iowa State, I think, without him. So definitely They've figured out how to play without him, and I'll take them to win here against Alabama. Michigan, Texas Tech. I've got here.
Same. I knew this news was coming, so I got ahead of it.
You did. You had it.
I knew it was coming.
Exactly. I've got Michigan making it past Texas Tech though for one side of this.
Ken, you're darting ahead these last two regions. Talk about getting restless.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's I have the same thing. So,
Who do you got down in Tennessee? SMU, Miami.
I've got SMU ripping Miami to shreds, and I've got Tennessee beating SMU.
For the sake of it, I will pick Miami to win, but I kind of share deep down. I share Ked's sentiment, but I got Tennessee defeating the winner of this. Could be interesting if it is SMU. They've got that giant. Is he Turkish? Just a
Big
giant
Turk.
doofus.
ACC pride.
No, yeah, but Tennessee. I will have some with the Wahoos over Wright State.
There you go. Some more ACC pride there. I do like Virginia a lot. I toyed with taking Tennessee over them. I ended up not, but I could definitely see Tennessee taking them down. I've got Virginia winning by the skin of their teeth here. I think like 6 out of 10 games they take from Tennessee.
It's weird seeing Virginia be good in this way, which we've never seen in our lives.
Exactly.
Because they weren't anything to write home about until Bennett got there.
Yeah. Well, they had Singleton, right? He's pretty good. You remember him?
I don't know. I don't know. Not that I recall. Let's see.
Not Nick Singleton. Singletary. Singletary.
They had your guy Latal.
Devin
later.
Singletary, not Devin Singletary.
I know you're talking about, yeah.
Sean.
No, they were. I mean,
Sean
the mid-90s. Mid-90s, they made it into Elite Eight before Tony got there. So.
All right. Going further down, I've got Kentucky beating Santa Clara. I think there's a little too much left for Santa Clara right now, and I think Pope will get the guys going here for this, and to pull it out against Santa Clara. And then I've got Iowa State making it past Eddie George and Tennessee State. Got Iowa State beating Kentucky here. What do you guys have here?
I already mentioned about the Zimas getting through. I'm going with the Herbivores in Santa Clara. Iowa State over Eddie George as well. Iowa State to the Sweet 16. Tennessee.
You did
Tennessee
do it.
Through. I did do it. I guess I'll just finish up. Iowa State the Elite Eight.
All right.
1v2. 4 1v2s. Disgusting.
That is amazing. I've got
upset reward.
No upset reward. I've got Virginia making it through, so they're playing Iowa State. I got Iowa State making it through. So I also have 1v2 here with Michigan, Iowa State. I've got 3 1v2s. Oh no, I've got only 2 1v2s.
All right.
2 1v2s and 2 1v3s. So to go ahead, AY, you can finish yours out here.
I got Santa Clara over Kentucky. I'm just done with Kentucky.
Yeah.
Tennessee State was the one who could make things weird for somebody, but they got like the worst possible matchup because they cannot take care of the ball, and Iowa State just turns you over like mad. This is an awful matchup for Tennessee State, so Iowa State advances. This was the hardest region for me. They got this mess of Akron versus Hofstra. So Akron moving on for the MAC storyline. And then I'm stuck. Like Virginia, Iowa State. I have Virginia over Tennessee, Iowa State over Santa Clara. Virginia, Iowa State. You know what? This Virginia team's weird and different. Let's go with something new.
Yeah.
And then up top, I've been staring at Michigan, Georgia. I don't know what it is with this Georgia team.
Oh,
I know it's not Blue Cane because that guy's repugnant as well.
he's a Penn State decommit.
That's
He
why
was
I'm saying it.
He was committed to Fat Shrew.
I got Michigan escaping. They take down Akron, Virginia, or Iowa State. So Michigan, Virginia.
Okay. Very good.
Elite Eights.
Elite Eights. Shall we just stay here? I've got Michigan, Iowa State, and I have Iowa State defeating Michigan here.
Wow. Same.
Yeah. I've liked this Iowa State team all year. I love Taven Lipsey. I love the way the Euro Momcilovic shoots it, and Jefferson is obviously he's all American. He's awesome. I like what they could do, and I think Michigan's shown some cracks down the stretch. Mm-hmm. So I will. I'll take Iowa State here to take them down.
I have Virginia over Michigan, but I do think whoever wins Virginia or Iowa State goes to the Final Four.
There you go.
I do think they could both take out Michigan.
So none of us with Michigan in the Final Four.
They've been different down the stretch. They haven't been blowing teams out since the injuries. And Virginia and Iowa State have both played the heavyweights, the KenPom elite of the last 25 years. They've stared them down. They've been staring these teams down. Michigan will not scare them.
12, best league in the country. All right. Hey, Dan, you've got Iowa State as well.
Correctamundo.
All right. I will go back up. The snake draft here. I'll go back up to the top right. And I've got Arizona against Purdue, my other 1 versus 2. And I think this is going to be a great game. Hard fought. It'll be a heartbreaker for whoever loses it. I'm going to go with Arizona here to make it out. A battle-tested, especially since, the first couple of months of the season, they just did not shoot threes. I think they've started opening it up a little bit with Del Orso being able to hit some now finally after a slump earlier this season. Korchenkov I like a lot also. And then Burries, I feel like I didn't even see him that much in the tournament. But, he's a potential lottery pick also. I like what they've got there. Along with all the big guys they've got inside, I think they're just too much to handle here. But I think it'll be a great game. So Arizona making it on. Congrats, Rance, for the Final Four.
Purdue, for me. Mainly because I think these teams are pretty close. Obviously, Zona more talented. The Matt Painter making it to the title game factor separates it.
It has happened before.
Tommy Lloyd, however, a choking stiff. But he can buck that, as Matt Painter did.
He it's not that he can't do it, he just hasn't done it yet.
That's right.
Yeah, I got Arizona, Gonzaga, and Arizona to the Final Four.
Great storyline there if it comes to fruition. The master against the apprentice.
That's right.
Long time few assistant. All right. So we'll go down to the bottom left here in the South. We've got Illinois against Florida for me, 1 versus 3 matchup. And I think back to that Vanderbilt game that Florida took on the chin. And I'd be scared to let an offensive team like Illinois cook like they did for Vanderbilt. I think Wagler could get going here. I think Florida, their guards have been better of late. Xavier Lee has been better of late. I think their inability to shoot the three will come back to haunt them here. And I've got Illinois moving on in spectacular fashion, high-powered Euro attack. And I've got Illinois into the Final Four.
Houston over Florida for me in the rematch of last year's title game. I'm out for revenge. with this pick. Nothing else to say.
There you go.
I also have Houston over Florida. Revenge plus
They're at home.
they're at home.
Home court advantage.
Technically, Rice.
Technically, Rice.
Crosstown.
Crosstown crosstown court advantage. All right, and back to where we started from.
Yeah. I
Final.
forgot who I had. No, I'm just kidding.
I've got Duke against Michigan State. We've heard this a million times in the regional finals, and just like every other time it's happened, Duke fan Kevin will be happy. I've got Duke advancing. Michigan State. I don't think I've truly believed in a Michigan State team since probably they were a 2 seed with Denzel Valentine and lost to the Mitsu team. I had them winning it all that year. Maybe it's trauma. I don't know what it is, but there's always something just a little missing from a Michigan State teams of the last 10 years or so. And I think they're just missing that again this time around. I've got Duke winning it. Duke is, I think at this point, will be rounding back into form here, even without Foster. I think they'll be clicking. I've got Duke winning comfortably here.
Do you think Roost will host Duke fan Kevin?
Yes.
Okay.
Roost will. I'm not even sure. I don't know if they've met before. Probably have.
Yeah, I think we met at your place when you guys were living together.
That's true.
I'm going Con over Duke.
Okay.
I am deciding on that as well. I don't believe in this Con team really, but I just think they're going to have something for this tournament type setting. But and I think of what Ken said about Duke rounding into form.
I like the ass kicking they got from the Johnnies. Clearly, otherwise I would have had them.
Wake up call.
I'll go Duke. Duke over Con. I know I'll be rooting for Con, but it doesn't matter. All right, Final Four. Where are we going?
I've got Duke versus Illinois. I've got Duke winning that one. I think Illinois will have the opposite of what they'll have against Florida, an off night. They very mercurial team. I've got them not able to stop Boozer and crew. I've got Duke moving on for the championship game. And on the other side, Iowa State versus Arizona will play yet another classic game. And Arizona will win yet again. I think that is the third time that they will have taken down Iowa State. I've got Arizona Duke in the final game, with Arizona taking the national championship game. I've loved what I've said. I've said it before. I think in that Purdue game, with all the pieces they've got, they go 8, 6, 7 deep. They're the most healthy team out of the true contenders, in my opinion, or my opinion of the true contenders. They are undoubtedly the most healthy team, and I like the depth that they've got. I think they'll be able to ride that to a championship. Another congrats to Rams.
Wow. He would be elated by that outcome, I believe.
He would.
I can't be certain.
More so than a Notre Dame national championship. It remains to be seen. We'll have to see later on when that happens next year how it'll feel.
AY, you want me to go or you got it?
I'll go because I have the same championship as Ken.
Okay.
I have Duke over Houston, and I have Arizona over Virginia. 2 Big 12, 2 ACC. The ACC is back. Arizona Duke in the final, and I would love to see Arizona beat them by 30. I think they'll beat them by 12. Zona cuts down the nets.
Oh, it was with me.
I think this is the first year we've been doing this. I haven't picked either Gonzaga or Houston.
Wow.
But I'm going Zona. They're just They're so nice.
Yeah, you're on the same page with me, which means we're fucked.
And like
We're
I
not,
said-
because
like I
the
said-
last 3 champions were exactly what you described going into the tournament. You would have described those three the same way. I mean, Florida, everybody loved Florida last year. Con, certainly in the repeat,
the
but even
repeat,
Con, yeah, because they were a 4 when they won it the prior year, so maybe not as much confidence going into the tournament 3 years ago, but
yeah. I've been trying to think of ways all year, but I'm done. Zona. There you go, Dan.
I got Houston over Con, Purdue making their way back to the title game.
Okay.
Mr. Matt Painter remains a bridesmaid.
Oh,
Samson does it finally. For Ken,
Samson
one of your
does it.
favorites. I think if Houston wins it, I will put on the Tugler mutton chops, for our first football show of the year.
Yes.
I'll bust those out. I have, on occasion, under the right circumstances, I've pulled out the props.
Your
I'll get back to that.
facial hair antics are the best. I like
That's-
the Fu Manchu.
Well, I might have to be fake ones. I don't know that I can do that.
Fu
That's-
Manchu is the best.
That's true. Yeah, that was true. Yeah, I had that. It's pretty good. Fu Danchu, I believe.
Fu
it was.
Manchu. That's right. I'm sorry.
So yeah, that's it. Houston gets it done. I know all the concerns you guys talked about. Did either of you have them? Can't
No,
get them losing Illinois.
I have them falling Illinois.
I have in the Final Four.
Yeah. So
I generally am a big Samson fan.
Yeah.
I've just seen. I watched this. Maybe I've watched the team a little too much this year.
Yeah.
I've seen too much of the bad stuff.
I think. I'll be rooting for him like every game,
Yeah.
just because of Samson. Yeah, and they've definitely paid their dues.
Yep. Maybe the additional sizzle on this team that was lacking in other teams. Maybe that does help. See.
Yeah, maybe they'd take a little off the D and put it to the O. A little bit.
We'll see. All right.
There it is. Final Four is in Indy, and that will be in a few weeks. It will be in the middle of spring practice. I guess pouring out for Coach Holtz too.
Yeah.
Coach Holtz. I just saw today across the news where Rex Culpepper, the Syracuse quarterback that had cancer, he beat that. He died today at 28 years old.
Jeez.
Judge Culpepper's brother, Judge Culpepper, a former Penn State defensive lineman from Tampa Plant area, high school, Tampa Plant. Died in a dirt bike accident. That's also rest in peace to him.
That's
1 month after getting engaged. Brutal.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to end on a downer, so I'll end it with BK was cited on campus for Lou's funeral day.
Oh!
He came home.
perfect note to end on.
Very good ending.
I saw, he was cited and I saw a photo, so confirmed.
Yeah.
Good to see him back. Unbelievable. Okay, March. This is March. We got to get one of those in.
Yes, it spreads.
Spreads.
I think I've only texted it once this year, and it was when Pitt hit the shot against the tree.
Yeah.
That's true. That was a nice moment.
Yeah.
This is March. Enjoy March. And to those who watch the WBC, I suppose you as well.
It's tough.
Oh, we use this March Madness as the table setter of what you were saying earlier about the greatest sporting event. I don't think it's the greatest, what I'm getting at, but it's up there, is the Masters.
Said the other day I would trade all golf events. It was the whole AB, and really the only thing I selected B. Let me see if I can just pull it up here.
I think I know what you – I remember what I know what you –
received. It was a no doubter for me.
It was like the Masters, Stanley Cup.
Yep. That was the hard one. Here it is. MLB postseason. This is A. Now, I would think AY is an automatic A for this based on what he just said. So, yeah, Masters, MLB postseason, college football playoff, Stanley Cup playoffs. That was option A. B, NFL playoffs, March Madness, NBA playoffs, World Cup, FIFA World Cup. I said no doubt B, if I could trade all the golf events and just get the NHL playoffs on my docket, that would be a dream. But that was the only one of the three. I mean, obviously, I love all 8, but if forced to pick in this hypothetical, no doubt B for me.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we got. March Madness preview done. A lot less entertaining this year. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah. Apologies on behalf of AY.
Yeah, I didn't bring it. I waited till the final region, but nothing really came to me. We'll see what happens. Something's going to happen. We'll see what it is. For me, AY from the Beagle State Capital, Red State, the Commonwealth, Pennsylvania. To my west, Eberg.
Good night, all.
And Canton to my east.
Good night, all.
We will see you guys back in the summer. Have a good one. Take care, and thanks for listening.